Brady, Tucker, how would you describe your past experiences with FCCLA?
It was lots of fun. Going to California for the National Leadership Conference this past summer was a great experience. Can you believe we survived an earthquake?
I didn't go to nationals last year, but I remember the state conference being loads of fun. How about you, Connor?
FCCLA has been one of the best experiences I've had in my high school career. From the fun workshops and activities at our state conference, to fun at Disneyland, and the anticipation of waiting to see how we placed at nationals. I would recommend anyone who has the opportunity to join FCCLA.
Before we start planning our FCCLA trip for this year, we should really get a good roadmap. After all, we want to make sure we get to our destination.
You must be talking about the FCCLA planning process. The planning process can help us map out our trips and provide an excellent guide for a 2019 to 2020 FCCLA road trip.
Hi, my name is Connor.
I'm Brady.
And I'm Tucker.
We are all second-year members at our school's local FCCLA chapter, and today we are going to be hitting the road to show you what our chapter has been doing and where we are headed. Our planning process is our roadmap.
We started by forming a goal. Our chapter does a wide variety of activities with strong emphasis on chapter service projects. Even though we are a small group, we very much want to find ways to highlight our chapter's accomplishments in the 2019-2020 school year. We are constantly in search of new members. This inspired our title, Hit the Road with FCCLA.
After forming a goal, we developed a plan. Who? Tucker Blume, Connor Goodhart, and Brady Pederson. What? Will plan, create, and present a chapter and review portfolio star event. When? September of 2019 through June of 2020. Where? The Family and Consumer Sciences classroom located in our high school. How? Using the FCCLA binder owned by our chapter, we will compile information and photographs needed to complete our portfolio. Cost. We have chosen to use the software program, Photoshop, available in the computers in our FCS room. We will have only the cost of printing and reprinting items for our portfolio. We will estimate the cost to be around $30. Resources. The 2019-2020 FCCLA Competitive Events Guide, newspaper articles, photographs, camera, computers, software, and our advisor, Mrs. Oakes. Evaluation. We will know we have met our goal when we have completed the portfolio, given the presentation, and allowed others to view the portfolio.
We are doing the fourth part of the planning process today, sharing our portfolio with you. After any good road trip, it's good to get another together with the traveling companions and evaluate the results. We have done that also.
Our first stop is membership. Usually at the start of the school year, our chapter gets going with recruiting new members. This year we left chapter meeting invitations on every eligible student locker, inviting current members and along with inviting new students to join.
Prior to start of school, we conducted the 7th grade orientation for students and parents. During this orientation, we were able to highlight some of our chapter's activities. This orientation invitations proved successful. We were able to affiliate 50% of the 7th grade class with our FCCLA chapter.
That means we have a total of 37% of our high school affiliated with our FCCLA chapter.
Our chapters consist of 17 members, 7 of which are officers, and it just so happens that 2 of our chapter officers are standing right next to me.
Okay guys, it's time for our next step, meetings. All of our chapter meetings take place during lunch. Our members are fueling up on school lunch and getting work done at the same time. This meeting time has been proven highly successful with a 92.9% attendance rating at our monthly meeting.
Last summer, 6 of our members traveled to Anaheim, California to attend the National Leadership Conference. That was 32% of our chapter. Attending the conference were James Juricki, Connor Goodhart, Brady Pederson, Bailey Danzizen, Lillian Olson, and Kylie Blume.
I could go on and on about the fun times we had at the National Leadership Conference. I'm sure Brady could say the same thing. Right, Brady?
Yep, it was loads of fun. From all the sessions and workshops to our chapter adventures at Disneyland.
Next stop, Wadena, Minnesota. 13 out of our 17 chapter members attended the Fall Area Conference held in Wadena, Minnesota on October 9th. While attending, we participated in roundtable workshops and listened to Officer Jesse Gabbro on the dangers of texting and driving, and were shocked when he detonated the airbag in front of the crowd. We hope that doesn't happen to us on our road trip.
We took a short trip down Highway 9 to Morris, Minnesota, where all of our chapter officers were able to attend local leadership training on October 23rd. This trip included Brady and I. We took home many new skills for success back to our chapter.
This brings us to our midwinter meeting and star event competition. We had 76% of our chapter attending and participating in the midwinter meeting. In fact, State Officer James and Area Officer Kylie and Lily helped run the meeting. Kylie was also an evaluator, while James and Lily did a star event along with 11 more of us.
Everyone who presented a star event at the midwinter meeting earned a right to present at the state conference. We were anxiously awaiting our trip to Bloomington, Minnesota for the 2020 Minnesota FCCLA State Conference on March 26th through the 28th. Unfortunately, it was canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but that didn't stop us, as all 13 of our chapter members who participated in star events also advanced to nationals.
Due to the health crisis, the FCCLA's National Board of Directors made the decision to change the 2020 National Leadership Conference, which was supposed to be held in Washington, D.C., from an in-person conference to a new virtual format. This conference is being held July 7th through July 9th, 2020. Out of our 13 advancers, 6 of them decided to participate in the first ever virtual national leadership conference. We think this will be a fun new experience for everyone and hope everyone does well.
Our chapter's members are recognized often. In fact, the amount of recognition makes us feel like celebrities in a way.
Some of the ways our members are recognized is with Twitter and Instagram posts that are social media following all the activities we have participated in. We also have the end of quarter recognition session for the whole high school. Each quarter there is a report on what FCCLA has done. Are we there yet?
We're about halfway there, and this is going to be a long stop. Leadership, competitive, cooperative, and individualized projects enjoying the ride. We find the 6 members that attend the National Leadership Conference. Some presented star events, while others were evaluators and room consultants.
Bethel College offered another stop. Our chapter really gets around. 3 of our members attended FCCLA Leadership Camp. At camp, State Officer James helped run the events, and area officers Lily and Kylie gained some more leadership skills along with other officers plan the fall area conference.
We have members of all different ages and different positions, from chapter officers to area officers to national officer candidates and state officers. James Drucke was our state's national officer candidate at the 2019 National Conference. He made us all proud by making top 20. James has continued to be a state officer this year.
Our chapter has 35% of our members participating in star events in the 2020 Virtual National Leadership Conference, and we can't wait to see how everyone does.
We talked earlier about our 7th grade orientation and its success. Our school district counts on us doing this parents and student activity. And we enjoy being of service to our school district because they are supportive of our efforts.
This year, there was a change in school staff that threatened to change our homecoming traditions. Our chapter was given the option to financially support and run this event to keep our tradition alive. Our local officer team met, put together the pros and cons, and presented the findings to our chapter. The chapter unanimously voted to take on this project.
Other community service adventures we have taken on this road trip include Operation Gratitude, Tackle for Cancer, Someplace Safe, Veterans Day, Santa Day, and MLK food event. For 9/11, we had our whole school write postcards to current military individuals. Tackle for Cancer was a collaborative event with the Wheaton Student Council on September 27th, bringing in $2,450 for the American Cancer Society.
Our chapter made a donation to Someplace Safe at the area fall conference. Collaborated with our school's music department to put on Veterans Day program. worked with our student council to trick or treat for the food shelf, and put notes of thanks with popcorn and all school staff members for American Education Week.
We also donated to the Marines program, Toys for Tots, worked to help Santa at our community's Santa Day, and recently helped provide food for 5 families in need. Our Global Youth Service Day project this year is educating the student body about food insecurities and also informing them that not everyone gets an Easter basket. Our chapter will help with that problem. Our FCCLA chapter will collect and donate items for a minimum of 20 Easter baskets, filled with treats, games, and fun activities for kids, and donate them to our county food shelf.
Puffin pastries, a perfect snack for when you're on the road, but sometimes it's good to slow down and enjoy a butter break. These are 2 items we sell to help our members stay on the road. We also tried a new fundraiser this year, Christmas Greenery. The sale was successful. We were able to raise $324.65, and our customers were able to decorate their homes with the wreaths and garlands. We also sold puffin pastries to help defer some of our hotel costs. We were able to raise $620.
It always costs money to take a trip of any sort. Our chapter started this year with $2,368.49. We have paid our state and national dues and are fully affiliated. We have sent members to the fall conference, local leadership training, and also legislative shadow day. We anticipate ending our school year with a balance of $1,692.67.
Our chapter is participating in Minnesota FCCLA state programs. This year, there is a Triple Crown Award for chapters who conduct a 9/11 project, a family dinner project, and a Global Youth Service Day project. At this time, we have already achieved the Triple Crown. We conducted the 9/11 Operation Gratitude Project, the Family Dinner Project, and our Global Youth Service Day, which surrounded the Easter holiday with Easter baskets going to the county food shelf. We had 3 members attend the Minnesota FCCLA Shadow Day in February. We also had one of our members present us and the Minnesota State Association of FCCLA at the annual CTSO at the Minnesota State Capitol. We have also met the Minnesota FCCLA Membership Challenge. We have over 33% of our high school affiliated with our chapter.
This year, our chapter has participated in 5 of the 8 national programs. FACTS, Family Acting for Community Traffic Safety with Officer Gabbro, Financial Fitness in our FCS classes, where students learned about earning, spending, and saving, and protecting their money. Student Body FCS students learned about the healthy you, the fit you, and the resilient you.
Career Connections allow teens to learn more about themselves, workplaces, and careers. Kylie, James, and Lily are all doing this in and out of school. Each of them has a job outside of school, and each is currently enrolled in a work-based learning class offered through our FCS program at school. This experience they are having are helping them to make informed decisions about their future.
National FCCLA Week found our chapter snowed out of our favorite FCCLA Week activity. As a chapter, we meet for treats and drawings. We also put up a display in our multi-purpose room promoting FCCLA.
We are fortunate enough that our local newspaper, the Grant County Herald, is a willing partner in our public relations efforts. They print the articles that our reporter, Brady, sends to them, and they also send digital copies to our advisor. We have also taken the time to print and send out thank you notes to all the individuals and businesses that assisted us in attending the National Leadership Conference. To promote our chapter even more, an alumni member donated the money for our chapter to place an ad in our 2020 yearbook. Our trip is nearing completion. We know that we have met several purposes of FCCLA while on this fantastic trip. Purpose 1, to provide opportunities for personal growth, development, and preparation for adult life. Purpose 2, to strengthen the function of the family as the basic units as society. Purpose 3, to encourage democracy through cooperative action in the home and community.
Purpose 5, to promote greater understanding between youth and adults. Purpose 6, to provide opportunities for making decisions and for assuming responsibilities.
Purpose 7, to prepare multiple roles of men and women in today's society. Purpose 8, to promote family and consumer science and related occupations.
Well guys, that was quite a trip. What do you think we've learned from all our flights and trips and road trips and buses and vans?
we've learned that
FCCLA is the ultimate leadership experience.